memoirs of Carter Huttenberg.
-126.B8.99437RS.
I am the son of a man who tolerated nothing but strict order and obedience. A man with a commanding personality riddled with unrest and anger in the face of his family. A man who was able to maintain a docile facade while in social spaces. The change in his mood would turn so quick I'd get whiplash. His distaste and hatred for me were clear as crystal, even without mentioning it specifically. I watched him use his wit and his charms to manipulate those around us he thought were important enough to put the time into. In private, I witnessed erratic behavior. Bouts of sobbing, laughing, tearing pages angrily from books, needlessly using his son as a punching bag. He'd make me stand up and apologize to him after. Then he'd send me to my quarters. To put it to you simply, he was mad. Now, the servants lived on site. They heard mostly everything, I'm sure, and saw some things too, as I recall. Some instances would shock some of them into an awkward silence. Wouldn't last more than a day or so. Then things would go back to normal. Now, looking back, I realized I barely knew any of them. They always seemed to move through the estate like shadows. Overly polite and overly courteous shadows. As was their charge, I suppose. Despite their tactful etiquette, it seemed like no one cared. Especially not her. My mother had a potent distaste for holding her tongue. I would draw her ire several times a day, regardless of what behavior I'd be exhibiting. Keeping up appearances was very important to her at all times. I was to be dressed and groomed by dawn, not a hair out of place, not a word spoken out of script, not a moment spent on any activity she did not assign. I was a porcelain doll. I was reprimanded under the most trivial circumstances, forced into punishment of pointless manual labor in subpar conditions, always until I had learned my lesson. What lesson? That you're some horrid creature from the depths? Believe me, I learned it. Now, I was no stranger to violence or horrible words from my parents, but as I grew older, their patterns of hysteria grew more erratic. They made normal people seem so simple and predictable, easy to use, gullible sheep. They were secretive people from old money. They'd get regular visits from important merchant guilds or notable individuals from all over the place. Some were just for a night or two, others would stay with us for weeks at a time. There were local hotshots too. They'd come over for the evening, go back home. Then I noticed something kind of funny. A lot of these folks started showing up on the same night, larger and larger groups. More and more frequently. I always wondered what they were up to, but I thought it wouldn't really be worth my time to start asking questions about things that were apparently none of my business. And eventually my curiosity got the better of me. I made preparations, and one night I waited until I was presumed asleep. And I snuck from my bedchamber window ever so quietly, made my way to one of the windows outside my father's study. Careful as could be, I arrived unseen. That's when everything changed.
Hey everybody, welcome to SuperQuest Saga, the show where we here at the Dungeoncast sit around the table and play some Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Will Stark, and I will be your scientific dungeon master for this evening. Joining me, as always, is...
Josh Reelan, playing Sebastian Crenshaw, half-orc paladin.
I'm your special guest, Jake, playing Persephone Goldpetal, the Furbog Druid.
My name is Brian, and today I'll be playing human warlock Carter Huttenberg, cutting down vines, getting through the forest, walking on trees.
Indeed.
It's true. So last we left you guys... you guys had made your way through this toxic jungle, teeming with crazy life, with a hunter that you had just met, who you actually saved his life, and then he ventured off to do his own thing.
He dipped.
And you guys have finally made it to the coordinates that were on Muladala's dossier, the ruins that Dr. Zahn had taken these mysterious people to. And you guys have found an enormous black ziggurat with like 4-story tower laboratory attached to it. And you guys find yourself standing in the clearing of where these structures are. And there's actually, in front of you guys, maybe about 30 feet in front of you guys, between you and these structures, is this large monolith, just like a tall black stone, almost like tablet, about 10 feet tall and maybe like 4 feet wide.
An
just
obelisk.
sticking out of the ground. Not an actual obelisk. It's like the shape of like a rectangle, like a tablet.
Okay, cool.
And yeah. So what do you guys do?
Check that shit out.
We should go
see.
I'd like to investigate.
Read the sacred texts.
Read the sacred text. It's hilarious. So yeah, you guys move towards the monolith?
Yeah.
So the monolith is made of the same strange slick black stone that the ziggurat appears to be made of, and it's covered in orcish runes.
This tripping me the fuck out right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Sebastian, as you're looking at these runes, you recognize that they are orcish runes, but you're finding it incredibly difficult to understand what is written here because, out of character, 20,000 years worth of linguistics, things have changed.
Of course, yeah.
But you definitely recognize the scripture or the script as orcish script.
Yeah.
You can read this, right?
That's
I'm
weird.
assuming I can probably pick up some words. I probably can't make, word for word, but pick up a few terms
it's like
here and there.
trying to go back and read Old English.
Yeah.
You can't understand anything really. Just maybe a
here
word
and
here
there.
and there.
Okay. But I definitely can tell it's orcish, and I'll probably grab a few words here and there. Any words jump out at me that just be like, oh, that's
There's a lot of words
interesting.
on here, so I don't know if you want to spend some time, I guess. Maybe.
What is that?
Hey guys, this is in orcish. This is the dead language.
Oh, so you can read this, huh?
It's
Kind of.
It's different from our time. It must have been
Space
thousands of years
orcish.
later. Yeah, space orcish.
Future orcish.
I don't know. I'll try my best. I can see what I read. I can pick up a few words here and there. I just can't tell
If you don't know how to read, just say so.
Damn you, Carter.
God
Damn.
The
That's
shade
messed
is
up,
so
man.
You don't have to put up this
Could we,
facade.
Prim's just like, don't be mean.
Yeah,
please.
that's fucked up.
Thanks,
Carter.
Prim. Thanks,
Read the-
Percy.
he can't
What the
read
hell?
He can't read the orcish.
Could we maybe
It's a orc.
like
Give me some
scan it
time.
or something, and then you can in your own time sort of thing?
I
Is
mean,
that a
you can
thing
take
we
pictures.
can do?
Sure,
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
do
take
that.
pictures.
Yeah, I'll take some
sure.
pictures and
Snap some
just
photos.
when I have some time, kind of.
That's really
glance over
smart.
it.
You should do that.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I got
So you get photos of the tablet.
Cool.
It's covered on both sides
Okay.
with script. Yeah, what do you guys do? What do you guys do once those photos are taken?
Percy's just taking a bunch of selfies.
Yeah, with it. Obelisk, who dis?
So do you guys approach the structure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
of course.
how do you guys go about approaching? Do you just walk up? Do you patrol around? What are you guys doing?
I feel like we should look around because this is
Okay. Give me investigation checks.
prime time danger zone, I think. It's a 15.
The nice little 8.
Fuck.
20.
Okay, so Carter and Percy, you guys cover a lot of ground, and basically the ziggurat seems to have no entrance on ground level, and the only entrance you guys can discern is the bridge from the tower into the ziggurat, which is like 150 feet up in the air.
Oh, fuck. Cool.
And then there's the entrance at the bottom of this more modern structure, which is this large metal double doors that are sealed shut.
Well, I don't want to climb because last time we were climbing around in that stupid spaceship, I almost died.
Yeah, bad
so
things happen,
no
definitely.
climbing for me.
Well, I can get up there, can I? Or
You
down
can.
there?
Yeah, you totally can.
I
With
kind of
your-
lost
with your boots.
the description a little bit. So
Okay,
I'm walking
so-
down into a...
Okay, so there is a large 150-foot tall black ziggurat
Right.
with really steep edges that your boots can totally walk up.
Yeah.
Right next to it is this 4-story tall structure of metal and glass tower, and it is, again, it's built right next to the ziggurat and almost like into the face of it. And then at the very top of this structure, there is a bridge, like a sealed tubular bridge, going from the laboratory into the entrance of the ziggurat.
Okay. So into the lab and then possibly into the...
I think it's pretty obvious
Thingy?
that like remember, air here is toxic, so they created like a
Sealed,
quarantine environment, breathable environment, to get into the ziggurat and like do their studies and whatnot.
Yeah. Let's go to the lab.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys find yourself in front of these metal double doors, which is the only entrance you guys are seeing into this tall tower-like building.
Panel or anything on it?
There is a panel on it. Yeah,
Asimov.
yeah. Asimov.
I don't ever want to say that ever again.
I know it's bitter now.
It's, yeah.
Silence.
I ruined it.
Sorry.
I ruined it. So what do you guys do?
No, I'm looking for a way to open it, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Like,
Is there any- is there
there's
a
a
panel?
keypad. Yeah, there's a keypad for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It has no power to it.
Can we plug in our bracer jack into it to see if we can at least get something out of it? Or
Give me.
I can use computer.
Yeah, I need electronics check of some sort. Give me an intelligence check or engineering. I don't think that's. engineering.
That's him.
Yeah.
I got robotics and cybernetics.
That's
yeah.
fine. Give me one of those.
He's got to use computer.
Once it's on, I can get in there.
So that's going to
that's true,
be. It's a crit fail, actually. So that don't matter. I
Not
don't know.
compatible.
Why
Not
do your dice
compatible.
do
What
you
did
so
I do wrong, guys?
dirty?
Well, you shouldn't eat it. Just eat
Well, it's a little crunchy, though.
Don't use your mouth.
I don't.
God.
I don't know how to.
So yeah, it
It's
doesn't work.
salty.
Doesn't work.
That's not good.
So we need to find another way in. Or do we
Or
force
we
it?
Or
can
someone
both
else could try.
We
Yeah.
could force it.
Could I try to do the wonders of computers?
Yeah, you can try. What's your intelligence?
0.
Go ahead, give me a roll. Try it.
It's an 11.
No, that's not good enough. Sorry.
Well, if we all get a go, then like
What's your intelligence?
15, 3. Or sorry, 2. So 14.
It's not bad.
14. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can run power to it. Sure, you've managed to get the pad flickering and going.
Good job, Carter.
Can I use computer to hack? Is that like my hack
It's
skill?
just a keypad.
Yeah, what I gotta open the door. So,
Is
I
there
don't
like
know how you would. If you can
Is there
tell
an
me how
open?
you would hack that, because I can't think of a way.
1,
Like,
2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, that's not hacking. That's just brute forcing.
Can I investigate
And
to see if I can
your
see
bracer jack
fingerprints
will be
on
out of
numbers?
energy. What was that?
Can I use investigation to see if I can see fingerprints?
No, no, you cannot.
Little more.
As a matter of fact, the toxic miasma of the jungle has melted away any form of number that may have or may not have been on these
worth it to try.
panels.
That's fair.
buttons.
Yeah.
Why did I do this?
This seems to be the way in, but
I can just smash it.
that's also fair. Yeah.
You're just gonna break the panel? That's hilarious. I'll do like a random check on that. That's hilarious.
But we don't want to alert. We don't know what's here. We don't want to. We should try to stealth.
Does this place
one
look like
out.
it's occupied, or does it looks like it's like?
I mean, it looks dark.
It
looks
feels
dark.
abandoned.
Yeah.
But still,
It definitely feels abandoned. That's
I don't want to wake up the ghosts.
That's very true.
the laboratory ghosts.
I don't have any other way to open this.
Do you guys don't have any tools? No one has a crowbar.
I
think he
have.
does.
Yeah, I thought,
we-
I
I
thought
have a
he had
crowbar,
We could get in there
Yeah,
with
let's
like
do it.
by force.
I'll help.
and I have a robotics utility pack. So I don't know what the heck that's in that, but
That is for repairing your arm
okay.
specifically, but I mean, we can think of other.
Now is
and
not the
fixing
time.
other robots.
Stop fixing
other robots.
Yeah.
Stop fixing your arm and open the door.
What? Oh,
The arm that you've never used.
I use it every single day. I just haven't used the cannon yet. I use the arm every day.
You know what I mean. Okay, so are
Use it
you gonna try and
constantly.
crowbar the door
Talking
open?
about.
Yeah. Use the arm now, and then crowbar that shit open.
Blow open the door with your arm.
Well, not that, but don't
arm.
you get like?
I'm waiting to get a nice line of people, so that the first time shot is
No one's
worth
ever
it,
going to be in
man.
a line.
I know.
No one's ever gonna be.
I
alive.
want it though, man.
knows.
We need to set up a
I
mirror.
specifically made it 10 feet wide so you don't have to worry about the line pipe.
yeah. But I still want to just. No,
Yeah,
never
go
mind.
ahead. Use that handy dandy can
Oh,
opener.
yeah, I'll try it with a
Give me
crowbar.
a strength check, please.
Because don't you get like special shit using your
Get a
hand?
extra +5.
See.
So we'll do just strength check straight
Yeah,
up.
just strength check. Yeah.
That's going to be a 22 total.
Oh yeah. You get that crowbar in there and you
You
get
do
leverage.
all kinds of special hand
you
stuff.
get
Yeah.
freaking fingies in there. And,
Get those fingies in there.
and it's open.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So
Yes.
Okay, nasty.
that's hilarious. So opening up before you guys is this 5 foot wide and 20 feet long hallway that extends from the entrance door, and it ends up becoming bisected by a 15-foot wide hallway at the end. And this is a kind of a curved hallway.
Okay.
You can vaguely tell that like straight, and then there's a curved hallway going right and left.
I'll walk by
Always
Sebastian.
these
I'll
circulars.
pat him on the back and be like, "You nasty."
You nasty with those fingies.
Those are some nasty fingies you did to that door there.
So yeah, do you guys move forward?
Yes.
Yes, of
What's
course.
the lighting like? Is it like
There's no lighting. It's
no
dark.
lighting? Okay.
I need. So I make my Michael Jackson silhouette
Dancing
out of
lights?
light. Yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
So you light up the area
Okay.
for however far.
I probably don't make them. I make the man himself, and then I split them up into 4, and I'll just like kind of keep them like bobbing above us in a big line, space it out because I can send it 120 feet. I can send the ball out real far,
Okay.
so I'll just send it out real far.
All right, so it's going to cover most areas that you guys exist in. So are you guys just marching in what order?
Mammal.
Yeah, should we?
I want to kind of scan the area first.
Should we
just kind of look
stealth in?
around.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
don't.
you got lights. What are you trying to scan?
I
for?
just want to see if there's like any like booby traps or anything that
Sure,
looks weird
investigation, I
or
guess.
out
That's
of
fair.
Yeah, sure.
like. So we're walking into an entrance into a fortress, pretty much.
Yeah, did we
Little
like trip an
laboratory.
alarm or whatever? I rolled a 12.
Yeah, you guys don't hear an alarm or
That's a
anything.
12.
Yeah,
And
you guys
that
don't see
20
anything.
so hard again.
Yeah, you guys don't see. You're pretty
Nothing.
sure
It's
that
weird.
it's a clear hallway with no obstacles.
My dice must be.
It's broken in a good
That's
way.
crazy, dude.
Unbalanced.
Indeed.
Maybe.
Must
I'm
be
gonna put that
unbalanced,
shit in
yeah.
a saltwater
Float
cup.
that
See
shit
what
in
happens.
salt, you cheater.
Get out of my table.
This is really making
been banished.
that saving throw look not so great right now.
The
So,
same throw was beautiful.
how are you guys entering?
With my feet.
Bashing up front. He's
Okay.
excited.
I'll
He saw
do.
some orcish ruins, man. He's
Yeah.
Do
he
you want
wants
to be in
get
the
to
middle
where-
and I'll be heading up the back?
I'm not compelled to sneak. Like, I don't see anything that was going to cause me. I'm not going to try to be loud.
And we have Vicky
gonna
and
walk in
Prim
here.
with
Yeah,
us
Vicky
too,
and
right?
Prim are with you guys.
I'll be at the back and they can be.
Okay, so you guys come in. Sebastian, when you get to the end of the hallway, you meet that hallway that curves right and left, and you can tell that like the way this building is structured, it's like it's structured in a circle. So it looks
Okay.
like this hallway circles like a big center room,
Okay.
and then on the outskirts there are rooms on the periphery of the
Okay.
circle.
Okay.
Directly in front of you, though, are 2 large double doors. If you look down the right, you could let's see. If you look to your left, you could see. You can only see as far enough to see 2 doors on the left-hand side, left-hand wall.
Okay.
And if you look down the other hallway, it just stretches and you can't see any doors down that way.
Okay.
If you look right. So you guys got that right hallway stretches on. You don't see any doors.
Left is
yet.
2 doors.
Left, there's 2 doors.
And there's a
Straight
double
ahead,
door,
there's
yeah.
double doors right in front of you.
Okay.
What do you think, guys? You want to do a little roundabout here, go check around the side hallways, or we just want to go straight up the center?
It's exploring time.
We're gonna
Let's
explore?
go. Do you guys, out of character, you guys want to assign like a rhythm to how we explore it? Because we've done that in the past where we just go like left to right.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that again?
Just go
Sure,
left
yeah,
and
left.
I'm
See
thinking
if it
this wraps
circles
all the way
around.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Team go left.
Team go
Going left.
You go left. All
Here we
right.
go.
So.
Turning.
So you guys go. You guys probably travel about 20 feet or so, and you get to the first door that's on your left-hand side.
Ooh, I love it.
Do you guys do anything?
Try to open it.
Yeah.
It's just like a knob,
Okay.
and it opens.
Well, Sebastian's up front, so Sebastian opens the door.
Sebastian, you open the door. Inside is a dark, dusty lounge room with equipped with sofas, recliners, tables, and chairs. There's like 2 televisions, a mini fridge, and there seems to be another door inside the room to another room, maybe a closet or bathroom. You're not sure. And yeah, it's just dusty and dark in here
So it looks like it's been unused for a long period of
for
time.
a long
man.
period of time. Yeah.
When the door opens and it seems chill, I send a ball in there to like light it up.
Okay. Yeah, you light it up.
Light it up. It's lit
You
in there.
don't see anything that I
lit
didn't
as
describe.
fuck.
I
I'll
figured
go
it's-
check out that little closet or bathroom,
flavor
that
right
side
now.
door.
You open up the side door, and it's a private bathroom.
Okay. Anybody need to go?
I'm all right.
Everybody good? All right. You guys want to
Yeah.
do the next one, or you want to search in here?
This is just a lounge room, you said, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's not too much in here. Watch us pass up like a mystical, magical ring.
Yeah, what are we
Ring
gonna
of power underneath the sofa.
in a digital world, like, am I gonna find like a physical, like, did he leave a note on like a napkin on the table? Or, like, what am I looking for?
With an
That's
equation
true.
on
Little
it.
scribble
We
notes.
found the break room. Let's go to the center hallway.
The password to my master safe is 5, 6, 7.
All right, so are you guys leaving the lounge?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys walk back out the door. Do you continue to go left?
Yes. And
Okay.
continue to open doors.
10 feet further, there's another door.
Do it.
Right.
Can I open these with my mage hand? With
You could try, but this one's locked.
butts. Because I'll just stand right behind Sebastian and like use my mage hand has like 30 feet on it, so
Yeah.
just like open doors from a distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You,
This
you
one's
jiggle the knob, but it's
this
locked.
one's locked. Jiggle, jiggle. Not working.
I'll try to bust it open.
Are we breaking them? Are we breaking down?
I
Are we
guess,
bre- are
I
we
guess
going
we
breakers?
are, yeah.
You want to break this one, big guy?
I'll take it.
This door's really
Give me a
pissing me
strength check.
off.
It's a 13.
Yeah, you can snap the knob off.
Just enough, yeah.
And the door will open. It reveals a mirror to the last room. Like, it's the exact same room, but just everything's
opposite.
flipped. Like, back-to-back lounge
Are there
rooms.
any
That's
secrets?
insane. All the dirt is the same. Like, there's the same coffee cup. It's just mirrored.
It's not that mirrored,
No.
but yeah.
Not again.
I'll open up the door just in case, just to open up to see if
Yeah,
there's
it's
anything
another
in it.
bathroom.
Okay.
And,
Figured.
yeah.
Okay.
No secret passcodes. No.
It seems to you
Codexes.
guys that, like, oh, these were probably, like, gendered lounges. This is probably a real long stay thing. So you have people, like, kind of having
Chilled
leisure
out,
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
It's like foreign genders unknown to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 7 more of these rooms.
Yeah.
7 more rooms.
They're all different genders. yeah. They're all.
They called this one orange. No one knows what it means.
Okay,
Next
so
door.
do you guys
Next
leave?
door,
Okay,
next
so
door,
back out
next
in the
door.
hallway.
Next.
As you're going along, there is actually a hallway that breaks to your left, a really short, small one that has It reveals kind of a stairwell with stairs that go up to the next level, and there's also a room kind of set back.
That's
Okay.
more left.
And there's
than
a door.
Just
There's a
past
door.
the stairs.
That's like
a
way
cabin.
more left.
So,
than
like,
what
if
we're
you
doing
were
right
to,
now.
like, okay, you're walking, you turn left, like, oh, there's a door. Oh, there's stairs that go up right here. Just like that.
Interesting.
We're
So
pe-
that door?
Yeah, we're going left, dude.
Okay.
left
This
left
door
left.
is locked. And
Fuck.
it's heavier duty than the last 2 doors. The last 2 doors look like just office doors.
Yeah.
This one's like made of metal and looks like more secure.
But it's like, is it like a keyhole, or is the keyhole in the knob, or is it a sliding panel?
just a
This
heavier
one
door.
is also knobbed. It's just everything's just a little more heavy duty.
You think you can break this one open too, Sebs, or
Give it a try.
let's hit it?
See what we can do here.
Snap that
That's
shit.
not going to happen.
Oh no!
Oh, damn it.
No.
My hand slipped.
Yeah, his hand
This
slipped.
is oop.
Heavier duty. Next door, back the way we came.
Oh, you guys are just gonna
We're
abandon
just
the door?
gonna.
Maybe do none of us like pick locks. That's not like our
Nope.
thing.
I rolled really
Victoria
poor,
does.
so
So you guys can.
what?
Victoria's like, I could give it a shot.
Give it a try, Vicky.
This one
Show
looks
me
pretty
those-
basic, so yeah.
Yeah, she'll give it a
for
go.
Show me those
She's
skills.
only got a plus. We'll say a +4.
Wow.
She
Oh,
fails
nope.
completely.
I give her that look.
can I just do a shoulder check? Because last time I was trying to like force it. Can I do like a shoulder check into it, or
Yeah. Okay. If you want to try and bash like into the door, just break it down. Go ahead. Give me a strength check.
Heard it.
I'll kind of have my guard up.
Kill this door.
There we go. That's a 20 total.
Yeah. You know what? You loosen it. You think one more go, you could do it.
right.
Give me another strength check.
Dorset.
It's going to be a
Kill that
21 this time.
door.
Oh yeah. Okay. So after 2 shoulder checks,
shoulder
you
check.
busted out of its frame. Inside, you guys see a 40-foot by 25-foot room that is filled with surveillance monitors and computers all along the walls. There are
Deja vu.
There are 6 chairs that sit below all these monitors at tables that also line these walls. So yeah,
And no power, right?
all these
Everything's
yeah,
Because
off.
of
no
that.
power right now. Yeah.
We need to get the fucking power on.
How would we? Where would that be, though?
It's a matter of time before we run into another keypad door.
Give me an intelligence check. Carter, you're the one who powered the keypad, right?
Yeah.
I beefed it.
Just a straight up int
Yeah.
12.
Okay, I think you can deduce that, like, oh, I could probably, if I connected my bracer jack to the storage, the data storage unit, you could probably access files in there on your bracer jack.
Ooh.
Oh, that's dope.
I do that.
Do that. Yeah.
Okay, well, give me a
yeah.
computer check to
Exactly
make it
that.
happen.
Use it. If I route power to the
From my bracer
my
jack
bracer jack
to the hard drive.
to the flux capacitor. I got a 9 use computer.
Data
Oof, buddy.
diffusers.
Yeah, you just struggle with it. You can't get it going.
File won't open. first one I got.
404. Oh, strange.
It just won't open. I don't know. It's not giving me like it's not freezing, you know, it's not like turning my screen pasty white. It's just not opening. Can't get past it.
I guess.
I'm double clicking, right? Doing it fast enough? No, it's not.
Let's keep going, I guess.
I keep powering these damn things up. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
Next door.
Oh,
door.
okay. So you guys just leave.
Wait, no, what's here?
It's like a security room, right?
It's a security room,
Yeah.
with cameras and whatnot.
But there's
I
like,
don't have any.
I mean,
There's no like electrical room, like breaker panels or anything like that in there. Just
Not
all
in
secure
here,
room.
no.
I used computer bad. Is there anything like I'm looking for key cards on the desk or looting the room? I'm looting the room.
Investigate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell all these monitors to some like internet tech dealer.
11.
Okay.
16.
16.
19.
Yeah, you guys don't find anything. There's nothing else in this room.
Maybe we can get back here once we, look elsewhere.
I mean, everyone has bracer jacks. I'm just saying.
I'm bad at computer.
Yeah, I'll try it. Sure.
Okay.
Fuck it.
I mean, it's, like, let's be real here. Like, Carter wasn't trying to do anything difficult. It just didn't work out
Yeah.
for
It's
whatever
just for
reason.
some reason.
Yeah,
couldn't
I'll
get
plug
to
it
work.
into the
Like,
storage
you
unit
guys
and-
have opened files
How
on
about
computers
like
before.
because I'm trying to make sense of it. Like
Yeah.
like why Percy would try this. How about I think it's something to do with on my end. How about I help you? How about I
Sure,
walk her through
walk
it?
me through it.
I like that idea. And
can,
yeah,
like,
that's the
I
thing.
can, like,
Computers
assist.
act funny all the fucking time in real life.
Sure.
Like, yeah. So yeah, go ahead. You can assist. You can assist her. What's your intelligence? It's 0
0,
again.
yeah.
So give her a +2, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, just for
By
me
assisting?
helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Virus.
18.
All right, you get it to work. Yeah, Carter, there's just something up with your bracer jack. Probably from when you plugged into the last thing, it did something. And
Yeah, I got full power on mine. You're like, what, like 75% on yours?
Oh no!
2 bars?
Look, I'm checking my settings, and I can't open shit.
I can't open shit setting on.
It was on. Silly me.
So yeah, you get access to a bunch of files, but there's
Sweet.
only 3 files that are working. Everything else is corrupted.
Oh, it's
Oh, okay.
just like
What tree?
Mega Man 03.
What 3 do I have at my disposal?
Open the file on the left.
There are 3 files. They are all within. They're all within 5 hours or so of each other.
Okay.
Did you want to look at them in chronological order
Yes.
or reverse
I'm not a
chronological order?
savage. Let's
Okay.
let's go chronologically, please.
So the first file seems to be a camera that is up at the bridge area that's connected to the Ziggurat, and you actually all of you guys can see this because I imagine you're pulling this
Yeah,
up
I'm-
onto
yeah,
your,
yeah.
like a little holographic screen.
Let's full screen this.
You see a gnome, a red-headed gnome with red-bearded gnome as well, with some dwarven and elven soldiers marching 6 humanoids all in chains into the Ziggurat.
Okay. Okay.
This video only extends for maybe 10 minutes. After they go into the Ziggurat, you guys don't see anything else. But of the 10 humanoids, there was a Dragonborn, a Tiefling, a Genasi. I'm also trying to think of...
This video's
who the
old
other
as
one-
shit.
There's a human. There is a... there's a person who looks human as well, but they look slightly not human, and you're not sure what that is or what that means. And one more. Who am I missing? And there's a goblin.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there's a goblin. All in chains being marched in there by Zahn and Dwarven and Elven forces. So that's that file. Do you click the next one?
Yes.
The next file seems to be 2 hours later from the same camera. And Zahn and 2 dwarven soldiers are coming rushing back out of the Ziggurat and into the facility. One is wounded and limping, and the other is carrying another dead soldier in their arms. Zahn's arm and face appear to be burned.
Ooh.
And and part of his arm is missing
Oh no!
And-
Like what part?
from the forearm down.
Okay.
And they just come running out of there, and they seal the door behind them, and they limp back into the facility, and then that's where that file ends.
Fuck. Okay.
Is Primina reacting to any of
I was
this?
just about to
Yeah.
ask that. Is she-
How's
She's
she
just like
looking at this?
wide-eyed, like, you know, like she's probably thinking whatever you guys are thinking, like, holy
You're
shit.
like, oh damn, that's wild. Okay. Double click that third.
Final file is a file of, it looks like a laboratory, so it's like a different section, and like everybody is packing up and going. Like the whole place seems to be evacuating.
Okay.
And then
Fucking
it's done.
Cinnabar Island. Fucking Mewtwo broke out.
It's true. They're like, fuck this,
Because
guys.
this is Primina cutting loose in there.
It's true. Yeah.
Most likely.
That's an interesting theory.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It is. Well, that's
I'm super
true.
interested in it.
So what do you guys do now?
So that's all that last one was just the lab packing up and everybody.
Yeah, every other
bouncing.
file's corrupted, and that's what that one is. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Strange.
There's a fourth file all about the Elf Wars. That's a Mega Man reference. Never mind.
It wasn't Mega Man.
Next door. Next door.
So you guys exit, go to.
That's
you just
all
guys
pretty
keep
much-
going left.
That's
right?
all we got, right?
Okay, so you keep going left. You ignore the
Interesting.
stairwell. I'm taking it.
Can we just keep going? Is up part of our directive, Sebastian?
Oh, it is.
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Is that eventually now? Is the stairwell more left?
No, you guys move past the stairs to get
to
to
get
this
into
door.
the door. We'll be backtracking to go up the stairs.
Okay. I trust Sebastian.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's going to be anything else down this bottom level. So we just start heading up.
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Up the stairs.
Wasn't there more stuff at the bottom?
There was a
There
set
was
of
a-
double doors you guys didn't go
Yeah.
down, and then there was a
Oh,
right
yeah.
hallway you guys
There's
didn't
a
go
right
down,
hallway.
and there's another door to your left that you haven't checked out either.
Let's just explore this whole hallway, like every door. Let's just go. Eventually, we'll get to the end of it, turn around, and then all the stuff that was on our right will be on our left. Get it? Get me? You got me?
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a circle.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's keep. So the left door that we missed basically is the one that we're going to be doing.
If you guys go left, there's a door
yeah.
Yeah.
down the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's open.
Okay.
What's in
We
there,
go.
Will?
So this door opens to a small, actual like a work break room, not like a lounge room.
Oh,
And this has two
this
tables
is where
with
the
some chairs.
Keurig is.
Yeah, the Keurig's in here. There's a
Lockers.
fridge. There seems to be cards that were splayed out into the table. There's like a first aid kit on the wall. That's about. There's like a counter and a kitchen sink.
Is there anything in
Everything's
the
covered in
first aid
dust.
kit?
Yeah, let's
or
crack
is
that
that
first.
like
That
First
seems
aid
like
kit is
just
locked.
band-aids or shit like that?
It can't be like locked good.
It's locked.
Does
Hey,
it,
Victoria, you mind taking a crack at this?
Yeah, she'll give it a crack at it.
We're gonna need band-aids eventually.
No, she fails. She needed a 12. She rolled an 11.
oof.
It's rusted shut, she says.
I mean, we're strong. We can try to get
Sebastian's
those
gonna walk up to it so
nasty
you can just, like,
fingies
rip
of
it off.
yours.
Just fingies into that.
Here's those magic vegan geese.
What'd you get?
15.
Yeah, you basically just rip it off the wall and throw it off.
Yeah, you should be making him sleight of hand because he's the description on this.
That's a dex check, my friend, then.
Because of
No,
the nasty
no, no,
fingies?
no.
Yeah, so you rip it open, and inside
Strong
you guys find a healing injector with 2 cartridges in it, and 2 doses of purifying smelling salts.
Injector.
Who's taking those? You taking those, Percy?
Maybe. So
I'll
it's a
take one
healing
smell.
injector with
2 cartridges.
2 carts and smelling salts.
I'll take
Yeah.
a smelling salt.
Is it an action to use the heal cartridge?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Just like the one that
It's pretty
That we
Like
did
the
back
one
in
we
the okay. I'll hold on to it for now, and then if we need anybody else to take it, they can take it.
Okay.
Hell
You guys do anything
yes.
else?
Is there anything else in here?
Give me one of the cartridges because I don't have any way to.
Oh no,
do-
it's one injector. The cartridges are in the injector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want?
I'm the only one that can't heal.
I'll give it to you. Here.
Okay, I take it.
He has
Good
the,
call.
healing.
I'm a healer now.
Temporarily.
The one
all
person
coming
we
You
together.
guys can roll
Don't
an
want to
investigation
have.
check if you want. You guys said you were looking for more stuff.
Sure. Yeah, just in case.
I got
15.
25.
Oh god, Carter, you thoroughly check out the room. There's nothing else in here.
Sweet. Okay.
Wonderfully empty.
Okay.
Let's keep on going down the
So
line.
you go back out and you reach a stretch of hallway that has no doors for quite some time, and you begin to get the feeling like, oh, like this is the outer exterior. Like on the other side of the wall here to the left is basically the exterior of the building. It stretches for like 50, 60 feet, and you guys, as you guys are turning, you finally see another door on your left-hand side.
Yes.
You guys head to it. Door's locked.
Use a strong hand.
Take
it down.
Do this again.
These are muscles.
We do not trust our lockpicker like at all.
That's that's only a 13.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Vicky, you think you could?
You want to give it a shot?
All right, I'll try this one last time. I've been having bad luck today.
This
Sure
will be
have.
it.
She rolled amazing. She rolled a 22.
Yes.
She clicks it open.
Damn, Vicky.
There it is,
Nice.
She kicks it open.
Yeah.
And it reveals this, obviously, what is a conference room with a long table, a bunch of office chairs all around it.
Cool.
There seems to be some sort of electrical device sitting at the center of the conference room table. And other than that, there's nothing else in this room. It's really blank.
Investigate the electrical device in the center of the room.
It appears to be a communicator of sorts. And you could probably power it with your bracer jack.
It's a communicator of sorts.
Oh, like how there's like phones in conference rooms that they can conference call people from.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But if I power
out of character,
if I power this,
it's gonna call the last known, and it's gonna be some elves.
It
and
just
I don't want
immediately
that
starts
shit.
calling you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
well, it would tell me if I can dial out, it would tell me that there's power somewhere else in the facility, right?
Oh,
Logically
like if
speaking,
it can dial out immediately right now.
yeah,
You're talking about. Oh,
that
okay.
means that somewhere, if it can dial anything, then I know that somewhere else has power, and maybe I'll get a readout. So
That's
yeah,
fair.
let me give it a shot.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you've done this twice now. You can just do it. You don't need a thing. You pull out your cord. You get it on. It puts up like this holographic screen, like Stark Industries tech, where you can actually what's the word? Interact.
Yeah,
with the
it's
hologram.
like a 3D interface that you can pass
and,
through. Hologram.
Basically, there's like a symbol that says like no signal, and then you see like contacts list and a bunch of other things, but you see one that says recorded messages.
Yes.
Yeah. So you click that.
Yes.
You click that, and you can see that this device has stored the last communication that it had.
What is it?
And you can press play if you so choose. Do it. Do it.
Carter's sitting. Right now.
Okay, you're sitting on
I'm
it.
sitting.
Okay.
Not on it.
Oh, no, you're
sitting.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Like next to it.
Yeah.
Or something, in like a dusty chair or whatever you got for me.
So you pull out an office chair. You take a seat.
Yeah. And
Hold on, guys. I need to take a call.
Yeah. And I'll click it. I'll put my feet up on the table and I'll click it.
All right, cool. Yeah, you click it. When you click it, the hologram changes and it puts up the image of this masked face individual. Wow. The mask is golden and it's shaped like a 4-pointed star.
Ooh.
Kind of like the stars that are on your Steelers hat.
Oh, okay.
Just like that, but gold. I'm like, oh shit, that's convenient as fuck.
Hell yeah.
It hides the wearer's entire face, and it has 2 glowing white slits for eyes. The wearer is obviously an elf, though. It has pale, pointed ears peeking out from behind the mask.
Can't hide those bad boys.
Illustrious white hair cascades down all around the shoulders of this elf, and the elf appears to be wearing golden armor. And you hear a voice, and it doesn't appear to be coming from the mask. It must be coming from whoever was taking the call.
I understand your impatience, Your Holiness, but I need more time. We're close to a breakthrough. We haven't found any suitable genetic material, but we are close to cracking open the final vault. Also, our analysis of the hieroglyphics left by these orcs has led to some serendipitous insight into achieving our goals.
And he's kind of cut off as the masked individual speaks.
You were not sent there to dabble in anthropological whimsy, Doctor. You have clear orders to extract salvageable genetic information of the Forsaken. That is all. Yes, but their rituals may have some parallels to... Do not make me repeat myself. His Holiness, the God Emperor, deemed in his divine judgment that the Forsaken too discordant to be allowed to continue. Duplication of their behavior is not what I would call prudent. Am I understood? Yes. Good. You have 1 month to finish your research, after which you will be needed on Manzikor. Our allies are near completion of your designs, and you are to head the scientific team in the formation of the Egress article.
The conversation cuts off right there.
The fuck?
I'm going to download that one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, download it.
Upload it to
Saved.
my Bracer
You
Jack.
guys are
Download
just
it to my
collecting all this evidence. It's
It's
amazing.
like good lore.
Good lord.
Okay.
Thank you, Bracer Jack.
Thank you, Bracer Jack.
So would I recognize that armor as was it the Justice?
I think, yeah.
Saint or
So you
whatever?
definitely recognize, oh shit, that's Jandar. Or
Yeah.
no, that's Anador, son of Jandar.
Yeah. Okay.
Danathor's good old father.
Bromy's dad. Ugh.
Okay.
Nasty elf boy. Okay. Anything else of note in the room?
No, the room's pretty scarce. It's pretty obvious. There's nothing else in here.
Next door.
I guess
next
let's
door.
Let's keep.
So
on
you guys go
going,
back
I
out
guess.
into the hallway. You head left, and at this point, you realize that you're finally coming full circle, and you see the double doors
The
to
double
your
doors.
right.
Okay.
Shit, we're in a circle.
Strange. Look at that.
Who would have thought?
Let's go through
open
those
these up?
double doors. Yeah.
It's almost
Okay.
as if this hallway's been curving this entire time.
Super locked.
Super locked.
Super locked.
Locked, okay.
Super heavy duty.
This one's
the
different than
most
the last
heavy
one.
duty.
The most heavy.
I've
duty.
only seen this once
the most
before.
heaviest,
It's
duty
a super lock.
Let me see.
Well, I mean,
It looks like this one actually has a key card thing to get inside.
And we didn't see any
You
sort
didn't
of
see
key
any
cards this
no,
whole time.
No. I think the chances of finding a card is slim because everyone evacuated.
Yeah. I guess let's go to that stairway over to the left.
Oh shit!
We can
Okay,
try it. I'm gonna
just
try it. No,
abandoning. Okay.
I'm gonna try it at least.
Okay, yeah, give me a strength check.
Let's do it.
If I could just lay into this bad boy with my crowbar.
Just gonna get
It's
those.
a 15.
That's you're like
Almost
you
kinda, I
know,
feel a
that
little
feeling
give,
where you're
maybe.
like almost you're not quite getting it.
Yeah, someone want
can I
to give
try
me a
to
little
help?
push in the back and as I try to put my
I'll
weight
try
into
that.
this.
Yeah,
There we
I'll
go.
do that. So what does that mean?
Assist.
Me roll 2 or do I?
I just give him a +2, so Sebastian gets +2 as Percy tries to
I
help.
slipped. I fell on my face.
Yeah, we're both like.
Percy, not that hard. Damn it.
Maybe Percy should try with the crowbar.
Percy, you try it.
Sure.
You're strong as fuck. Come on.
I mean, kind of.
You're a big girl.
17.
Jeez, you roll like a god.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
you get it open.
Son of a. I loosened it.
You loosened it for
Like,
you.
all right. Let's see if I can.
So you pry it open
On my
and
crowbar.
with some effort.
Yeah,
70's
definitely.
good, but not like super clean. This is an enormous circular 100-foot in diameter laboratory room.
I'm
that you
so
guys
damn
have
strong.
Unveiled here. It has a high ceiling. Tables and computers line the walls. There are various dioramas, displays, artifacts, and mummified remains lying on various tables throughout this
Shit.
laboratory. In the center of the room is a pillar, and you could tell like this is the structural pillar that's keeping the whole goddamn thing going. And yeah, so what do you guys do?
I want to investigate the shit out of this place.
Yeah, the mummies
so
definitely.
looking around, most of the stuff seems like I won't say non-important, but most of the stuff doesn't really stand out as something that like you guys could like discern any understanding from. But there are 4 particular objects that like catch your guys' eye. So you see a skeleton on one table. There is a scroll on another table, that like a whole scroll with like images
like
all
laid
over
out
it.
and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is another table with a torn scroll covered in writing. And then there is this large tool. Like, it looks almost like a large club sitting on a table. What
I
do you guys
want to
do?
go check out that tool, that club. I wanna
Okay.
go take a look
Do you
at
guys
it.
all just split up, or do you guys stay
Split
together?
up, scroll.
Okay, Sebastian
I'll
said
go to
club
the
first, so
skeleton.
we're going with club first. Sebastian, you see this ancient club made out of the same black stone that you're fucking seeing everywhere. On the table, and it is, again, it looks like this ancient bludgeoning weapon of enormous design. Like, you would have to do this with 2 hands. It's such
Okay.
a big club. And it seems to be caked in this ancient congealed organic matter. You're probably like blood.
blood?
Like
Yeah.
this thing probably killed somebody, and it still has the remains on it, and it's ancient and nasty.
Amazing.
And yeah, so
Now
who
that's
said
your club.
who called another thing?
Scroll.
He said scroll.
Whole scroll, half scroll.
Whole scroll.
Whole scroll.
The first scroll I saw.
Okay, this one appears to be a map of the interior of the Ziggurat.
Ooh, clutch.
I take a photo of it.
Yeah, and I think I have a map. Let me just make sure it's something I can hand you.
Yes, please do.
Give me all the spoilers, Will.
Super can hand you. Go ahead. You got a map of the interior of the Ziggurat. Yes.
Looks like a TLM map.
The scroll is incredibly fragile, by the way. Be very careful with it.
Oh,
think you're gonna take
I'm
a
just taking
picture.
a photo of it.
Oh, perfect. There you
I
go.
steal its soul.
Indeed. What about you, Percy?
I was gonna go the Skelly.
Okay. Yeah. So you go over to the skeleton, and it is a mostly intact skeleton of a humanoid that lies on the table. Give me a nature check.
I'm so good at this. 16.
Orc skeleton. This is an orc skeleton.
I don't know that yet, do I?
No.
But I'm like examining it pretty much at the same time all this is
Yeah,
happening.
everyone's
more
doing
or
all
less.
this stuff simultaneously.
Okay.
And Prim and Victoria end up going to the torn scroll, and they're looking at it for a bit. And Prim says, "This has the same writing as on as the stone outside. I think it's more
What?
orcish writing."
This
Sebastian's
is
going to run over there and check it out.
Yeah.
This is an orc skeleton too.
What the
Surrounded by orc shit.
Oh my god!
You've been asking for orc shit. Well,
Yeah.
here it is.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
So what do you go to look at, Sebastian?
So he actually first he's going to run over to the skeleton.
yeah,
He's going to check
definitely
it out.
orc skeleton.
He's going to close his eyes and
It's
you
my
can tell
dad.
he's saying a prayer.
His dad was human.
No, I know.
It's my grandson.
I know.
He's saying a prayer inside
Right.
for the deceased.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of scanning
Very
it over
fitting.
and just looking it over and
Yeah.
kind of bowing his head.
cannot hear you, for he is dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay,
So
that
he'll
makes sense.
pay his respects. I'm assuming there's nothing else to the skeleton other than it's an orc skeleton. But I can look, see if I can see anything odd about it. Or
You don't see anything odd. I mean, it's just skeleton at this point. There's no
Just bone.
genetic mass on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sebastian.
I mean, it's 80,000 years old.
Yeah,
It
so
makes-
he's
looks like a skeleton
just
at all.
kind of staring at it for a while. Then he's gonna, like I said, after he pays his respects, he's gonna go over to the scroll.
Okay,
or half
so the
scroll or whatever.
scroll seems to be some sort of, well, probably religious writing. It's really hard to tell.
Okay.
All in orcish script that you can't really quite make out.
Okay.
And it's torn, and the way it was displayed, kind of towards the center of the room, you have a feeling that this was one of the main things that the scientists here were looking at. It just has a lot more table and computers and stuff just assigned to this one artifact compared to all the other ones you were looking at.
We'll definitely take a picture of it. Keep that on file so we can try to read it over.
So you can take
Yeah.
that club?
Oh hell yeah, I'm taking that club.
This is the way I see it.
Club of my people.
The way I see it, that's your birthright right there, son.
How he's
Sure. Yeah.
and then
you
he
now,
wants to check around the skeleton to see if there's like any artifacts or anything around the skeleton or anything that may have fallen off.
No,
or,
nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
It's just skeleton.
The skeleton. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
he'll
you
go
have
over and grab the
You
club.
have a giant club. You have a giant stone club. And it's kind of gross, but you love it.
It's fantastic.
Seems dope to me.
What else do you guys do?
So there's nothing else of importance in
Not that
this
you guys
place
see.
that
Yeah.
we've seen.
Yeah.
And is this just a circular lab pretty much? There's no other doors other than the
No
one
other
that we
doors.
just went
Just
in?
the one that you guys came in.
Is that center column looking good?
Yeah, it's looking nice and healthy.
Nice. Good. Good to know.
Yeah, I mean, should we try to turn on one of these computers, maybe see some results of this
Same
research
shit,
that they've been
pretty
doing?
much on brand with
Yeah.
what we've been doing in here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's give it a try.
Okay.
Plug it in.
Is there like a particular computer that you?
plug it in.
If there's ones by the maybe if there's like one associated with the map, we can get more detailed information on what to find next. I'll like display the map. I'll file share the map with everybody so they can
Okay.
have it on their bracer jacks.
Yeah, got it. Everyone's got the map.
So let's plug into the
The map computer, we'll say.
map computer.
Okay, sure. So you plug in, no problem. You get it powered up. It's drawing a lot more power than the last few things. 'Cause The
Okay.
first thing was a panel. The next thing was just a storage unit. You don't really need much power to draw storage files out of.
Okay.
This is taking a lot more power.
Am I getting like Infinity Gauntleted? Like,
Not quite like that. Where you're like,
Let me
oh
on
shit,
bracer jacks."
I can't just keep doing this. Is basically what you're getting from this. Like there's a limited amount of times that you can do this maneuver before your bracer jack loses all power.
can I charge?
Could we share the load? Basically?
Yeah, sure.
Somebody else
will not
can.
share at the same time, but like you guys all have
Big
bracer
churn.
jacks.
Oh, we
Yeah,
could all
sure.
do it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you get it turned on.
Okay.
It takes a really long time to boot, but once it gets booted, you are presented with the chance to enter a password.
It's old Macintosh computers. Let me see.
Orcs suck. With like an X. With like ORX SUCK. It's not me. It's these elves. It's their password. I'm not saying orcs suck. I love you. You're my bro. Like, but these
Not
guys
cool.
didn't like you.
Not cool. That's true.
What would I even think
Access
to like,
granted.
put in here?
Bloodline.
There's nothing around like indicating a password.
No,
I'll try
Hey, do Bloodline. That was pretty good.
try Zahn.
that was pretty good.
I'll try as many I'll try that. I'll try Bloodline.
Doesn't work.
I'll try Zahn rules.
Doesn't work.
I'll try Zahn sucks.
No.
I laugh and I fucking get up and I leave.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll try to boot. You can boot it down like normally from the lock screen. I'll boot it down.
Okay, for sure.
It's like every computer deserves to go to sleep properly. And I'll unplug it.
Nice.
I use computers.
It's true, yeah.
So what do you guys do next?
Yeah. it seems like we can't access. Should we try do each of these stations basically have a computer to it, like map?
It's eating a lot of power out of the
computer.
jack. I don't think it's worth our time.
Yeah, it seems like we got what we came here for, kind of.
I need more information though, guys.
Upstairs.
true. It's true.
Upstairs.
All right.
Upstairs.
Oh,
we can
Jesus.
fast forward you guys to the stairs if you guys are ready for the next level.
If these computers just keep on giving us like passwords, then I say yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on. Could I try
So
just
you're gonna try one?
more?
Yeah, you try
Just
one more. Same deal.
Okay,
They all
then
want
yeah.
passwords.
Orcs suck.
No.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so you guys go to the stairs. You're gonna climb up. The stairs climb up to a long 15-foot wide hallway that extends 85 feet or so. It's just a straight hallway. Yeah, there's doors on either side. The way I'm looking at it is there are 1, 2, 3 doors on the right, and 2 singular doors on the left, and 1 double door on the left.
Double doors are good.
Yeah. Are we just gonna do the same thing we did? Left
Yeah.
side and then right side.
All right.
Go left.
Sure. Fuck it.
So you open the first left door that you see is
Aladdin.
actually it's a door that doesn't even lock. It's like one of those doors that you push and they swing open.
Oh.
Neat.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and it reveals a locker room. This is a room with lockers all lined up, and all the lockers are open and empty except for one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We try to open that one.
Checking
Okay.
this room for traps.
It is locked.
I want to see if I can force it open.
Is it trapped?
Okay, it's like a combination lock.
Oh, okay.
Like one of these
Rip that.
combination rocks?
Give it your good fingies. Good strong fingers.
Slip my
Some
fingers
strong
between the hole right there and
fingies.
yank it.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do that.
It's at 13.
That's not enough, man.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Oh no.
You finally met your
He's going to get
maker.
his club and he's going to smash the lock with his
Strong.
club.
Okay, give me a strength attack with advantage.
I'll show you.
Jeez.
Reject
I
my.
can't.
He crits.
the crits.
You just
Reject my
smash it,
Weapon
and the
of my
door,
people!
the
And
door
he's
just
like,
falls off.
It's good. The first attack you make with it, you obliterate a sheet of metal.
It's a sign.
Damn
It was
right.
meant to be.
It
meant to be.
was.
yes.
So
Heritage is proud.
inside, oh god,
Ancestors are shining
inside
upon
you
us.
see a set of these like computerized goggles. They're pretty heavy duty.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah,
VR goggles?
no, they're not VR goggles. They're like, well, they're just goggles that have some sort of computerized bit to them. You're not sure what they do.
I pick them up.
Okay, sure. Carter picks them up.
Could I use
what?
my my furball detect magic thing?
Yeah, sure.
Can
What
I
does that
pop
do?
that
You
off?
just detect magic?
I just use detect magic
Yeah,
once a
they're-
long rest.
It's Magitech.
They're
It's-
special,
It is
right?
super enchanted.
I knew that.
Those seem enchanted.
I knew that.
I mean, yeah.
I put them on.
Okay. They're infrared vision. Ooh. You're not sure what the magical bit is about yet, but yeah.
Can I try to like arcana it to figure out like
Sure.
what might activate that?
Yeah.
That's off my intelligence, right? So, oh, I'm proficient. 23.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, fuck.
You're okay. So you mess with the settings for a bit, and you think you have discerned that the magical bit is that the infrared tech works even through magical darkness.
Even through magical darkness.
You're the only one of us without dark vision, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, and I found it.
Hey.
Not
That's
really.
Not, that's not true. That is
Not
a
really.
true
Stole
How did
it
I
statement.
right in
get?
front of
How
you.
did I get it?
Actual lie.
Yeah, my man here broke it open with his
Yeah, but
ancestral club.
how did I get it then?
Because you grabbed it before anybody else got a chance to do anything.
Sounds like I found it.
That's
Not the definition. Of
Yeah.
I found it.
no.
You took it.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
But you can have it because I
That's
don't want it.
better.
Agree to disagree, but
I love to say it is better in your hands, yeah, but it doesn't mean I like
then we
it.
agree.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with my club.
Doesn't mean you took it.
Yeah, you got a club,
Yeah.
you got a goggles, everyone's happy. What do you guys do now?
These are some good goggles I found.
Jesus. I guess there's nothing else in this locker.
No, that was
Rock
the only thing in the locker.
It's
Yeah.
not a locker
Dope in
anymore.
front. No, it's not.
It's not. It's just
That piece of
cubby
metal.
now.
Yeah.
I guess let's go back out and next door.
Next
Are
door.
you guys sticking
Next.
to the left-hand wall?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Next door.
Another door, not locked this time. You guys open it up. It appears to be some sort of barracks room. There's There's over a dozen beds all lined up in this room.
Dope.
Is there like foot lockers or anything at the bottom of the beds or like
No,
storage
nothing like
areas?
that.
Just
I mean, there's
beds.
some leftover nightstands.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of skim through them, see if there's any.
Investigation check.
Hit it. Nope.
Red again.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the room's empty. Yeah,
Damn
don't find
it!
anything in here. Yeah.
Is it void of things that give off infrared light?
Yes, it is void of those.
Because I got a
as well.
15. Okay.
Good job. Good job.
I got a 5, so
Yeah, it's empty.
We're gonna put 60 feet limitation on the infrared vision, by the way.
Dark vision.
if this is how the whole world sees
I
things.
can't see cold rocks.
Yeah, no.
you can't.
So
You
let's
see
keep
like
on
the
going.
predator.
Next door.
do.
Next door.
So the next door on the left-hand wall is a set of double doors, and this is locked.
I love double doors. Well,
My turn.
Punch the shit out of it.
Crowbar.
Crowbar the shit out of
It's
it.
going to be a 19.
Yeah, you bust them open. Let me see here. This reveals
These are the
a
double
large
doors, right?
room,
Yeah.
a large storage room that was obviously like a supply room, but it's now mostly empty. There are 2 metal crates that lie on the floor. They're locked, and that's it. There's only 2 crates in this big ass empty storage room.
I say we open the crates.
are they
Yes.
alive with infrared
No,
light? Okay.
they're not.
Do they give off some sort of heat source?
They do not.
okay.
Strength check if you're trying to break locks open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is that me too? Or is that you?
I like how the paladin is now the thief, except for he just breaks things instead of breaks them open.
Big strong thief.
He's got,
19 again.
he's got those magic
All right, you
feet.
bust one crate open. It's full
Get his
of
fingies in there.
preserved food.
Oh,
It's
shit.
full of preserved food.
We could use that.
Sure.
Loading up.
Get some,
You guys
get some
load up on
rations.
Luna
We're
bars.
like, hey,
Everybody's like,
Luna
oh,
bars for
sweet.
days.
It's like a bunch of ramen.
Yeah, ramen and Luna bars.
hey, we're getting low on this. Vicky, hell yeah.
I swear to God. There's another crate if you guys decided to try and break that one open.
Get those fingies
Try
in
that
there.
Oh, Lord.
You've got
got
the
the
strong
touch, man.
fingies, man.
Lost a little bit of strength, but still a 17. So
That's good enough. Yeah, this one's full of medical supplies. Like
Yes.
syringes,
Cartridges and stuff like
ibuprofen.
that, or
Vicky, we need to stock up on the ship. We need more of this stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
We're taking it.
Well,
Now
we'll
she's-
take as
now
much. Yeah,
she's
she's
loading
like, oh god.
Oh God, the practicality.
Her like backpack.
I love it.
Her backpack house has like a bunch of fucking pockets.
Yeah, she's
This
just
is
dumping
gonna save
it
us
in.
like 2,000 credits.
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do this.
I like penny pinching.
I sure do. I sure do. It's glorious.
So yeah, you guys stock up on those things for
Okay.
whatever good they're gonna be in the long
My
run.
bag is filled with gauze.
I mean, it's 2,000 less money
gauze,
that we gotta spend.
Band-Aids, antiseptic spray, all that stuff. All right, so
yeah.
what do you guys do now?
Left.
Okay,
to the hallway.
so as you
Next
keep
door.
going down the hall, you see that there's more stairs going up, but there's
Okay.
also the right-hand wall, which has
Which
all
is
the
all those
doors you haven't
doors.
looked at.
Let's turn around and then all those doors that were on our right will be on our left and go through them in that order.
So go backwards and
back
then,
and then
gotcha.
come back. Yeah.
Then we'll loop back around and the stairs will be on
We'll
our
do
left.
that after,
yeah.
after the doors then.
yeah.
So right side door.
Okay, so
We're
first
gonna
door,
backtrack.
The door at the
backtracking.
very end of the hall. And then we're
Gotcha.
going to work our way back.
It's open.
love
Sebastian, you're taking the lead?
Yep.
So you open this door. It's just a knob. You open it up, and it reveals a room that's maybe 25 by 30 feet. It has 3 large machines that fill up most of the area. They're covered in dials and gauges. Each has a compartment with plastic containers inside. Inside the containers are dark, sludgy-looking material. You're not sure what that is. You can only kind of see it through the semi-transparent plastic container. And yeah,
What do your special eyes see, Carter?
I want to do an unnature check.
you can give me an intelligence check to see. Guess
It's like
what's going on
investigation
here.
cool because a nat 20'd it, whatever you say.
Oh, okay. I like that nat 20. You're connecting all the dots of all the things that you've like the conference call, all the other
Yeah.
stuff. You're like, oh, that's ancient ass genetic material, organic matter, and these are probably genetic testing machines because they came here looking for genetic material, like it said in the conference call.
Brain blast!
Oh, it all makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's that, Carter.
I say that out loud.
Sure.
Exactly what you said
Okay.
in Carter's voice.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay, yeah, sure. You say
What,
something.
Carter?
Role playing,
What?
damn it.
Genetics.
Okay.
So this
What
is
the hell
just
is
like
it, Carter?
Ancient genetic material.
this is people juice, basically.
People juice from olden times. Bottled for
For preservation.
reasons
For reasons.
unknown to us yet.
Many of your ancestors
than-
may be in these tubes.
This is orc sludge.
This is what old timers used to call orc sludge.
Sebastian just has this downward frown.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not.
Prim's gonna pass Sebastian on
Yeah,
the
yeah. I don't mean to be joking about this.
No,
I'm sorry.
This is good news. Your heritage,
They're
your
sludge,
lineage,
man.
but their genetics exist here, and with you, who knows? We have this lab. This is basically our lab now.
It's not like we could just like.
Congratulations, you guys inherited a laboratory.
We got a lab now, so
It's not like we could just like open up a faucet and just start pooping out orcs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's the way this thing works.
I mean,
Victoria
I mean-
just goes, I think we should go to the next room.
I think we should keep the goo.
I mean, we can always return to the goo later.
By all
Let's
means,
go.
they're plastic containers. You guys can just grab them if you want.
It
Maybe if
seems
you
like a
eat
good-
them, you
You're
become more
nasty,
orc.
is all I'm gonna say. Y'all nasty.
You're
Maybe-
you're a
maybe
half
if you-
orc
I-
now, but then you drink it and you
Maybe
become
we
like
can
a
grow
full
this man's
orc.
arm back.
Super orc.
Yeah, now you've gotten rid of the half part.
You're just an orc now.
and 3/4 orc.
All right, do you guys or do you not grab these containers?
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
definitely
No.
take.
Okay.
I definitely
Sebastian
take
does
them.
not.
The containers, Carter has orc sludge
No.
that he'll
Oh.
do dark magic with, I'm sure, at some point.
confirmed.
Jesus Christ.
That's 20.
Do you guys move on to the next door?
I was joking. Yes.
Back out in the
next
hallway.
door.
All
Next
right.
door.
Next door is another one of those doors that you just kind of push open and they swing.
Fantastic.
It
These
is,
swinging doors.
appears to be a public restroom with 5 bathroom stalls and 3 sinks.
You guys ever wanted to destroy a demo of bathroom?
Oh, like
swear to God.
actually destroy
Yeah,
the
you guys
bathroom?
ever?
I
You
thought
guys
you had
ever
like some
felt
Mexican food or something.
There is no Mexican food in this
I know, I'm
universe.
just kidding.
No, I've never.
Some Taco Bell?
No, there's no space Taco Bell. There's space Tex-Mex. You guys ever demo a bathroom before? I just start firing. I just start blowing up this fucking all the porcelain in here.
Okay, yeah. You just start bursting shit up, and
Is this
Fred and
like that
Victoria
scene
are
in-
going to be like, what the fuck?
Sebastian's
leave.
slowly backing up
Yeah,
to walk
everyone
out of
leaves
the
the room.
room.
It's like that scene in Zombieland where they like destroy the store that they're in, but
Exactly.
but
Yeah.
nobody else is doing it with you. Like everybody's just staring at you. Like
I'm doing the Zombieland,
Yeah,
but like, no one's down.
Carter completely fucking
Yeah,
obliterates
yeah.
the bathroom.
Except for one toilet.
one toilet is left,
And then
when he's done.
anybody gotta go.
I say he could do it in about like
No.
5 minutes, and
Easy,
the
yeah.
bathroom's destroyed. And everyone's just like,
no, I'm
"Jeez."
all right. You know, Carter just had to let off a couple, just some steam. You know what I
So
mean?
much for
Like
stealth.
sometimes, yeah, God.
I keep pointing at the toilet like anybody else gotta let some steam.
Oh,
I
that's
left
good.
one open.
It's good, but no. Let's go. Next door.
Next door is another bathroom.
Oh, God.
Let
Anybody
off more
else?
steam?
Anybody else want to take a turn?
Oh,
on
you
this?
Carter.
No, I'm okay.
No,
Go
I'm
for
good.
it.
I'm good.
Really? Got it out of your system?
Yeah.
You good?
I think so.
You're good.
All right, let's go.
So there's one final door. It is locked.
On the right.
It's not on your right anymore because you guys turned around.
Now it's on our left. It
Now
was
it's
on our
on the
right,
left.
but now it's on our
It
left.
was the original right-hand side, which has
Yes.
become the left.
Yes.
And now it's going to be the stairs after this.
Yeah. It's
And
just
so that one's
Yeah, you're gonna have
locked.
to turn around and go back to the end of the hallway to go back upstairs.
right. So things will be on the left. We can't go up it if it's not.
Yeah.
So let's. Why are we hesitating?
Sebastian?
Break the
Hey, I
door.
guess-
Let's break this
Yeah,
door.
at this point, you guys
Kill
are
the
just
door.
breaking through this laboratory like monsters.
Yes.
23.
Breaking through like monsters.
Just Sebastian
What did you
kicking open
expect?
doors, putting his
Yeah,
fingers
you,
in the
you,
locks.
you
Yeah.
bust the door off its hinges.
Strong
yeah.
fingies.
It reveals a smaller conference room with a smaller long table, no communication device in this room, 6 office chairs, nothing else much going on in here.
Investigate.
You said it was another conference room, sort of looking
Like a
place?
smaller one. Like a meeting room or something.
This is like where they go to take the not as important phone calls.
10.
In this
Yeah,
moment.
you don't fight anything.
Okay, cool.
To the stairs.
Yeah, to the stairs.
Okay.
To the wall.
You guys go up the stairs, and these stairs open up into a large circular kind of lobby area. So, like, it's a big circular room, and along the borders of the circular room are doors. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4 doors.
The one where you were like 1 before you said 2.
The one I said,
Yeah, that one. It's on
Okay.
my left,
The
right?
one that's to the left.
Yeah.
it is on your left.
Yeah, I saw you go in like the mode. Yeah, let's do it.
I swear to God. Yeah, it's locked. It's locked.
I don't.
You
No
already
one
know
cares.
what we're gonna do, man.
No one
DC
cares.
strength check, man. If you guys fail to do one, then that door doesn't get opened.
We got a backup block
19.
picker.
Yeah, you break it open. Man, you're so strong.
So strong.
Door opening machine.
So this door opens up into what looks to be some sort of personal quarters for someone higher up in the rankings. So it's just a bigger room with like a kind of a bigger bed, more amenities, like its own private fridge.
a bed. So they're just living here.
They were here long term, man.
It was a bunk. Yeah, but I figured that was for the prisoners. So I guess other people would live here. This is like a fucking.
Scientists
Like
had
a
to sleep
full-
somewhere.
Yeah, this is a
Holy
full-on research station. So this is the third floor we're
Third
on
floor.
now?
You guys are on the third
Okay.
floor.
Sorry.
The room looks pretty emptied, but feel free to investigate.
Sure.
I'll look around.
Investigating. I rolled terrible. I still got
Oh,
a
God. It
decent score.
rolled into my dice. so I'll
17.
reroll that. 12.
Okay. 17. You find a uniform underneath the bed of an elven officer.
We know how Carter loves his costumes.
I do.
You gonna take that for later?
I'm definitely gonna pack it up. Yeah.
Okay. Elven uniform.
What's like the
Da-da-da-da.
what's the penalty in like Elf Kingdom for like impersonating an officer? Is that
Probably
like
death.
a yeah?
Probably death. It sounds like it would be death.
I mean,
Sounds
we're-
probably like a standard. You probably hit that bar like way
Yeah.
before that crime.
they already
True.
wanted to kill us, so like it doesn't matter that much. I was
Yeah.
just curious. Next door.
Next door.
Okay. This door is also locked.
No one cares.
No, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's a little worse. That's a 13.
Nope, not good enough.
Their secondary muscles coming in.
Sebastian needs to rest his shoulder.
Frick. It's not good. 12.
Nope, not good enough.
Pick it, Vicky.
She'll give it a shot. She fails.
She can't. It's all fucked up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys broke the lock.
Damn it.
We did both. We hit it pretty good. Does that just mean we can't get in this place?
I don't think you can.
Next door?
Is it
These are
like
monsters. You're on a rampage.
not so solid of a door? It's kind of like so, or is it like a pretty solid metal door?
Oh, it's a
which is-
pretty solid metal door.
Next door.
Okay, next
Is there
door.
any door in here that isn't like locked like this?
Well, you don't know.
find
You got to
out.
check them all out.
I'm checking them. I'm checking them all out.
Okay, well,
Next one's locked.
the next door has a plaque on the wall, or on a plaque on it, and it says in big bold capital letters, Zahn.
We're getting in that shit.
Yeah. Breaking open.
It is not locked.
Okay.
I was just going to hit it anyway, but
Yeah,
now,
we're
now I know.
Go ahead,
So.
straight check. Go ahead.
That was
I
good.
hate you,
I'm good.
Zahn.
We don't even know you, but we hate you.
I'm inside the Zahn
Okay,
office.
so inside this room is what appears to be a large study/office area. There's a desk and a chair at the center of the room. All the cabinets are open and completely emptied. The desk is empty, or at least on the surface is empty. I don't know if you guys go looking around though.
We definitely do, yeah.
Investigation.
So, yeah,
This
you guys can
room
investigate.
mystery.
17.
12.
13.
Oh, 17 wins. So, Percy, you're first to the desk. You open up all the drawers. They're all empty except for one, and one has a voice recorder on it.
Take it out.
Okay.
Press a play.
Okay. Here we go. Information dump.
My notes!
You hear the voice of Dr. Zahn.
As a boy, I was always fascinated by the mysterious circumstances behind the extermination of the ancient orcs. Although genocide and the Empire are no strangers, systematic and complete extinction of an entire species had never been recorded before, nor has it since. Furthermore, the obvious effort the Empire put forth in an endeavor to erase all signs of the orcs ever existing raised countless suspicious questions for a young historian such as myself. But as my academic ambition developed, I left behind such childish ventures of solving ancient mysteries, filled with theories of whimsy and fancy. I moved on to grander designs and aimed for scientific advancement I believe could be a paradigm shift in our approach to biology, genetics, and anthropology. Ironic, then, that my theories have brought me here, Sarcomand, a relic of my childhood curiosities.
Sarcomand. There's a bit of silence, and then a voice starts up again.
We've been unable to secure any stable genetic matter from any of the orc remains we have excavated so far, though we recently have found some ancient artifacts that show some promise, a weapon of archaic design that may hold some preserved genetic matter, and a scroll with orc runes that appear to be some sort of instructions. We haven't deciphered it yet, but I suspect this may be the information we need to access the deepest vault within the Ziggurat. All of our tools have proven unable to break this strange black stone. There's another bit of silence, but the record keeps going, and then the voice starts again. We've managed to decipher the portions of sample R.23. It seems this structure was not primarily used as a mausoleum as we initially thought. Instead, it seems to have housed some sort of religious ritual sacrifice for their patron deity. I have yet to decipher this deity's name, but its symbol is prominent throughout the structure. Mention of the vault is found on the sample as well as some gate of 9. 9. The prominence of that number. Just happenstance, perhaps.
And then there's another bit of silence before the voice starts for the final time.
We've opened the vault. The blood is the key. What was left on the archaic weapon, though of no value to my research, proved suitable for the magics binding the vault shut. What we found inside was a discovery beyond my wildest imaginings. A ritual room of rudimentary and grotesque design. But its purpose... Somehow this ancient and primitive people had knowledge of a thing my theory of genetic apotheosis has barely scratched the surface of. The blood of the 9. The origin divine, the key to the gate and deliverance of fate, scripture passed down to the orcs by their god, whose name I fear to utter. I must see this ritual for myself. And then the record ends.
The trash.
What the grumsh?
What
Exactly.
the grumsh?
I just want to say that. It's hilarious.
Prim's just like, whoa.
Prim says, what the grumsh?
What the grumsh, guys?
How
Exactly. What the
yeah,
grumsh?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
What
is
in the
it?
holy grumsh is going on here?
What
Blood of the 9.
Which scroll was the one that had the instructions on it? Was it the one with the pictures on it, or was it the torn one that they
You
were referring
guys saw the torn one had R23
to? Okay.
labeled on it.
Aren't there 9 like super religions now?
There's Indianism, which does have 9 sects based off of the 9 different precepts of Indianism.
But
Dominion
they wouldn't.
being one of them.
They wouldn't have like the blood of the 9. Like these are just ideals. They don't have like blood associated.
They're
with
ideals,
them.
yeah. No blood's associated with them.
So it's the 9. Maybe there are 9 gods that were replaced by these ideals.
Was it
Something
more
that-
like the info dump, the Prim story that she said? Wasn't there? Was there 9 kings and queens?
I would have to go back. I have it written somewhere.
Is it?
Let me see here. This would have been... That was the Blue Eden episode, right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and find it for you. Let me see.
One world with kings and queens, 9 kingdoms, and there was a sacred treasure.
Yeah, 9 were counted as the greatest among them. They created many wonders and forged the greatest of nations. It is said that even their very names rang with power, and their descendants were part of sacred bloodlines that held a deep and secret power.
These like old gods, I think.
Hey guys, remember that story that Prim told us? Maybe that's what the 9 that they're talking about is.
It's very vague still.
Super vague, yes. It's a leap. It is a jump. Don't get me wrong, but
what does any of this have to do with me? Like, I'm not trying to make this about me, but I mean,
they made you for a purpose, definitely. I just don't. Maybe we need to go to this vault. Maybe we need to see.
Maybe they're trying to get you to have the blood of the 9. So you can access something.
We got the club. How many people were getting brought in on that security tape or whatever?
6.
8.
8. You said 8?
Oh, no, 6, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, hold up.
Sorry. I said 8 for a different reason.
Yeah, it was Zahn and then guards, but it had 6 humanoids. We just don't know what that human-ish person was.
Next door.
There are no more doors. Oh, wait, no, there is one door. Sorry.
Next door.
Next door, indeed. Yeah, it's open. And it opens up into what appears to have been a freezer. It is no longer cold in here. But there are metal shelves with plastic containers that line the walls. And as you guys enter this room, you are overwhelmed with a disgusting scent of rot.
Ooh.
As whatever was in these containers is just turned into sludge.
Nope, I'm out.
Turn around, close the door.
Smelly.
And there is actually one more door.
Just go in that one.
Yeah.
It's locked.
Break it down. Do it.
Yeah, it's a 21 total.
Oh yeah, you break it down. Inside this room it's like this narrow kind of closet-like space that extends back about 20 feet or so, and there's these big machines which you guys immediately recognize as power generators.
Yay!
Hey.
I
Switch.
go turn them on.
Yeah, you turn them on, they turn on.
Yes!
Immediately, the lights in the hallway turn on.
Click around.
Do his eyes
I'm
get
the
all like
best.
super blinded
job, Carter.
from?
I don't have
It's
it.
like-
I don't have it just like on.
You're not
With
super
the
blind.
goggles?
No, it's infrared, so
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't make that much of a difference.
All right.
Yeah, so there are no more doors.
My rods and coats.
But as you guys turn around to look at the stairs, you notice that behind where you had ascended, there's more stairs that ascend to the 4th floor.
I love the 4th floor. Can we go?
Let's go.
You
There.
can totally go to the 4th floor.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna go find love on level 4.
So this floor opens up into even smaller circular lobby that's kind of like the one that you guys the 3rd floor. But here there's only one door and extends into the bridge area that then extends into the Ziggurat. And yeah, this door is like it's round and you can tell it like slides open.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like a knob or anything. This thing's like super mega heavy duty. It's like a vault door.
Reverse manhole. Let's go. Let's well now we have the power on, so we can go back to that security camera room and check shit out in there.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, you guys already did. Remember, all the files were corrupted.
Yeah.
Chapter 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
there wouldn't be more there.
There was
because
it was a hard drive that you guys had cracked into. The rest were just monitors.
we did like a dumb hack. Okay.
We did.
Cool,
We did.
cool.
And
Was
I
there
don't
anything
think
else
there
we missed
was-
like that we could potentially go
No,
back
there's stuff
to?
with passwords, but
Yeah,
unless we can
we
hack
could.
it
Yeah.
or figure out a password for it.
Yeah, I
What he
say
said.
let's go through the bridge to Ziggurat.
So okay, you guys are gonna go through the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is a panel next to the door, like a button panel. Do you guys
That's on
look at it?
now, right?
It's on now.
Yes, I do want to look at that shit.
Yeah. You. Oh wait, you guys can't read. Can you read? Like you guys
We've been-
have translators.
Yes.
Did we establish who learned to read and who didn't, or did everyone learn basically how to read?
I definitely learned
I think
to read,
he
yeah.
definitely. I know he made it a point. I think I would have made it a point too
Sebastian,
to
did you
try.
make it a point?
I mean, he
fine.
wasn't like hardcore studying, but he tried to pick up what he could, of course. But.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is there's a button that says unlock, and then there's a button that says open.
Unlock.
You hear like a click and then a sound of like hydraulics.
Open.
Open, and it slides open.
Hell
and it
yeah.
reveals to you guys
The next episode.
a bridge extending forward into the Ziggurat, and the bridge itself is made out of like some sort of high-tech glass, and you guys can see the jungle all around you. And stretching up ahead is a deep darkness emanating from the black stone of the Ziggurat.
Can I roll to see how deep it is?
And that is where we're ending today's episode of SuperQuest Saga. If you guys like our show, if you like what we do here, please leave a like and subscribe, and we will talk to you guys later.
Leave us an iTunes review.
That too.